All right, today we're going to talk about exponents. Who knows what an exponent is? Exponent, have you ever heard that word? What does it mean? What is it?
Is it like saying that goes like the number 2 behind the number?
Behind the number? Kind of behind.
Like the thing above it, and you hit it like that.
Like that. Just like that. Okay? This is a number that is in exponential form. This is called exponential form. When you see a number like this and a small little raised number next to it, that's exponential form. Okay? We have two parts of this. We have the base, which is 7, and we have the exponent, which is 3. Okay? An exponent tells how many times a number called the base is used as a factor. A number is in exponential form when it is written with a base and an exponent, and we already explained this, that you have that. Now, does anyone know what that means? 7 to the third power. How would we put it in standard form? 700, no. Good guess. That is the mistake that many, 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 many people will make. Please do not look at that and go 7 times 3. That is not 7 times 3. That is not ever 7 times 3. Okay? Now that I've said not 100 times, well, not quite 100, now you will remember. Do not do that. Okay? What does it mean?
It's 7 times 30.
No. Got it. 7 times 7 times 7. The base tells you what's being multiplied. The base tells you what's being multiplied. This number tells you how many times it's being multiplied. Okay? So that this thing means 7 times 7 times 7. So it is 7 3 times. And that will be demonstrated right there. 7 times 7 times 7 equals 343. Well, think about it. Think about it. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 times 7 is 343. I didn't do it in my head. Okay. Exponential form. You usually say it is written as 10 to the first power, or 7 to the first power, or 3 to the first power, whatever. Whatever this is to the whatever power it is. Every number is to the first power. It just is the same value. The next one is better. 10 to the second power. Raised to the second power and raised to the third power have special names. This one is called 10 squared. Anything raised to the second power is always called squared. It means 10 times 10, and its value, obviously 10 times 10 is 100. As I said before, 10 to the third power has a special name. It's called 10 cubed. Anything to the third power is cubed. If it's 7 to the third power, it's 7 cubed. If it's 25 to the third power, it's 25 cubed. Okay? Means 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,000. And everything after to the third power is always just says to the fourth power, to the fifth power, to the sixth power, to the seventh power, whatever. So all it's asking us to do is write each expression in exponential form. So what is our base for letter A? What is our base? 5. Our base is 5, and we can tell because these are all 5s. So we write our base of 5, and then we need to figure out the exponent. How do we figure out the exponent? How many times is 5 multiplied? It's multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's 5 to the 4th power. It's not terribly complicated. Okay. The next one, letter B. Yeah. Our base is 3. We can tell because these are all 3's. And how many times did we multiply them? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So it's 3 to the 5th power. This is exponential form. Both of those. Yeah. 7 to the 3rd power. 7 is our base, 3 is our exponent, so it's 7 to the 3rd power. Can you come up with another way to say that? Remember, to the 2nd power and to the 3rd power had special names. What was it?
It's cubed.
It also can be called 7 cubed. Okay? Six to the 6th power. 6 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the 6th power. Can you handle this? Awesome. So let's go to something different. Now it's going to ask us to find the value. Somebody tell me what the value of A is. And nobody say 12. If you said 12, what is the problem? What would you have done wrong? Two times 6. It is not 2 times 6. What is it? Times. Two times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay. So when it says find each value, I have to find the value. I have to multiply that out, don't I? 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8.
16.
Then we got 16 over here. 32. 64. Okay. 4 to the 5th power. What does it mean? Yep. So it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Oh my gosh. Times 4. Very good. I think it's 1,024. But I need a calculator to double check. What do you mean, what? Doesn't mean I don't know how to use the tools. Shh. Yeah, 1,024. Okay. Next problem. Find each value. So it's the same thing as before. What do we have to multiply together to find the value of this problem? Yeah. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now let me show you guys something. Before we've just worked this out where we've gone 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. We go 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, then you got to try and do 27 times 3. What is 3 times 3? We know this, right? 9. What's 3 times 3? Do you guys know what 9 times 9 is? 81. It doesn't matter what order we do multiplication in. Okay? There's no problem with that. You can do that. Work it out that way. If that's easier for you, please do that. But it only works with multiplication and addition. It does not work with subtraction or division. Please, please, please remember that. Okay? So we have 2 to the 5th, which means what? Two times 2 times 2 times 2. Perfect. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Times 2 is 32. You look lost. Are you? Oh, okay, good. If anybody is lost, please raise your hand. Really. Ask a question. Chances are your question is the same as someone else's. Okay? You are also going to have problems like this for your homework. Phone tree is used to contact families at Paul's school. Secretary calls 4 families, then each family calls 4 other families, and so on. How many families will be notified during the 4th round of calls? Well, we could do this. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. That means 4 people call, then 4 people call, then 4 people call, then 4 people call. What does that look like? How can we shorten that up? How can I write that in exponential form? 4 to the 4th power. And if you were remembering from a couple slides before, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256. And it's 256 what? 256 families. Remember what I said, your hint. When you see the word how many, usually right after that, there's a label. How many families? 256 families. All right? So I'm going to give you your homework assignment, which is, it's going to sound like a lot, but it's really not. Okay? You're going to see problems that look like this. 7 times 7 times 7, and it's going to say write it in exponential form, so all you have to write is 7 to the 3rd. Okay, so a bunch of these problems are going to go very, very quickly. So your homework is page 16 to 17, numbers 13 to 16, numbers 22 to 25, numbers 32 to 36, numbers 43 to 46, and finally 53 to 56. Okay. Again, I told you, I know it sounds like a lot, but it really, really isn't. Okay? But please make sure that you copy this down well. Why aren't you writing it down? You need to write it down, otherwise there's no way you're going to remember all that. You guys need that back so you can see it.